Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, guys. Do you remember this show from the 90s? This was like a family tradition for me, and I saw they had a hobby box of cards, so I had to grab it. It comes with a pin if you buy the hobby box, and this is old. This is from the 90s. I'm a little worried that this tattoo is stuck. No, it came off. Every single pack comes with a tattoo of the Superman logo in different colors, which is pretty cool. And then the cards all reference and have scenes from the show itself. Here we've got a shocking rescue with Clark as Dean Cain, or Dean Cain as Clark. The planet dies. There's a spaceship. Then you got Lois and Clark. That's Terry Hatcher. She was on, what other show was she on? Sex and the City or something? I can't remember. Real Housewives? I can't remember. Jimmy Olsen. And then that one says featured. I think it says featured. Captured. Sorry, my eyes aren't great. I'm getting old. And then Hot Shot, and Clark is using his, laser, heat vision, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I remember this was like an institution in my house growing up. Every single Sunday, we'd gather around the TV as a whole family and watch the newest episode of Lois and Clark. And I've probably rewatched it about 80 times since then. It's still a great show. I could see someone saying it was the greatest Superman show, but I do think Smallville is a little better just because it had 10 full seasons to run its course, whereas Lois and Clark, I think, had 4 seasons and then was cut short. Right after Lois had a baby, it kind of left on a cliffhanger. Ooh, there we go. We got a foil. You do have a 1 in, I think, 7-pack chance of getting these foils, and it looks like we've got one here. It's Lois and Clark on the foil card. Really nice-looking card. Then you've got Clark doing a little dunk, Superman versus Superstar, Bureau 39, and then Lex Luthor, that's who that is, and he's green because he's found kryptonite. There's Laura and Jor-El? Yeah, Jor-El Kent, I believe. And look at that, a pink one that time. Then you got Kat. I remember Kat Grant. She was always a funny character. You know what's funny? In the newest Superman movie, they kind of brought her back. They kind of brought her back in the newest Superman movie. So yeah, it was kind of cool to see her. All right, then we have a Do You Love Me card. You know, there's Martha Kent, Clark's mom. Oh, he's got his glasses on. That's kind of fun. And then fire in his eyes. And then a standard Kansas farm boy. But yeah, I do think that Lois and Clark just didn't get enough time. I mean, it's got the 90s cheese all over it. It's amazing that these shows were only like 10 years apart, that and Smallville. Because the 90s version, the Lois and Clark, was really so much cheesier than the Smallville, which felt, holds up and feels more modern. Even to this day, you go watch Smallville. Oh, Perry White. Remember his random obsession with Elvis? That was kind of random. There's Lex Man. I remember that episode, too, where Lex is Superman. And then you've got Partners in Peril. And I was to Superman's Heart. I can't read them, guys. They're in yellow font. We've heard so much about you, where they're meeting Lois for the first time. Let's move on to the next pack. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, this is it's a great piece of nostalgia, but I feel like this show won't be like super remembered in 30 years. Like, I'm one of those random holdouts. Probably no one is watching this at this point, this video, now that it's like 2-3 minutes in. They're all like, yeah, I'm not into the new adventures of Lois and Clark. But you know what, there's me, and I figure there might be some kindred spirits out there that also have some great nostalgia from this. I think the thing I remember the most, I don't know why, but like Sunday night, my mom had this routine where she would make us use this like purple dye on our teeth to make sure we brushed our teeth enough. Like, you'd have to not gargle, but like slosh it around in your mouth and then show her your teeth. And I think she used like a black light or something to make sure we had brushed properly. That was like the weekly check to see if we were brushing good. And I remember that because I couldn't watch Lois and Clark until I passed the test and had all the plaque off my teeth. Yeah, the 90s. You gotta love them. Up, Up, and Away. Oh, look at that one. You got all of them in their super suits. Perry White, Kat, and Jimmy Olsen. Pretty cool. There's also like that sort of cheese where like Lois is dressed up and doing like the piano music. There's also a black and white episode which they might have a card of. There's Bo Jackson, by the way. Let's look at the back of one, a cold front. Just as a normal man can project, blah, 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 blow a puff of air. I don't know. I can't remember what I said. Then you got a pink Superman thing, tattoo, an Up, Up, and Away card. All right, so we're starting to see some repeats now. We are starting to see some repeats. There's still probably a few we haven't seen, but hopefully we get to them. So I don't think we've seen that one yet. This is a job for Superman. We might have. Superman of Her Dreams. I've always loved you. There he's using his cold front breath again, and I'm just doing it in a circle now. I'm just re-showing the same cards. Now, I will say with this box, there's no way to get any sort of like big hits. There wasn't autographs back then or numbered cards. I mean, there was, but not in this box. So you're not going to find anything like that. Your best bet, or the best find you can get, is those foils that we already found one of, I think. Yeah, I think we found one of the foils. And it was like a sparkly foil. I can't remember what it's called. I have the box somewhere. But it was like a sparkly foil. And you can get that, and then you can get some like normal like rainbow foils. Here's the box. It says diffuser foil bonus cards are 1 in 7 packs. Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell hollow chip foil cards are 1 in 15. So I think the one with the sparkles on it was the hollow chip foil, and then the one we're going to see several of, the Clark diffuser foil, is 1 in 7 versus the one. Anyways, you get the point. Oh, look, she's in a chicken suit. That's cute. All right, let's slowly open this other pack here. We got the tattoo. I've told like my whole life story of Lois and Clark here at this point. I mean, that's what I was talking about. Someone called me when I was saying it. I just saw the Superman movie, and they brought Cat Grant back for the Superman movie that just came out. Oh, look, he's standing on the wall. That's pretty funny. I remember that they would always do these little gags in this show. Like, oh, there you go. There's the black and white episode. They would always do these little gags in the show where like they'd have Clark do something you can only do with a superpower. But they do it in a fun way, like changing the light bulb. Instead of him flying, he walks up the wall. I'm trying to remember other examples, but it happened like a million times in the show. Like every beginning of an episode, he'd be doing something kind of silly, kind of tongue-in-cheek. And there's Lex Luthor. See, I don't think this Lex Luthor holds a candle to, what's his name, Michael Rosenbaum from Smallville. Because Lex is supposed to be bald, let's be real. And the hair, oh, I see something, maybe shiny? No, maybe not. That was just the Kansas card. It looked like a shiny. But yeah, I think that, to make him unbald, it just doesn't make sense. He's got to be bald. That's like the Lex way. Ooh, a pink sticker. And then we've got him stopping a bus with his hand and leaving a handprint. Typical Clark, always leaving massive evidence. I mean, that is the one thing with both Smallville and Lois and Clark. Clark is fine, or what are the words I'm looking for? He's like always getting caught. People are always figuring out he's Superman. He's always losing his powers or changing his powers so the bad guy has his powers and he loses them. Or it's even worse than Smallville. Just constantly like, it really is like very tropey. There's Bo Jackson again. We pulled a Bo Jackson, guys. And then Clark and Lois flying through the air. Very cool. A lot of cards per pack, a lot of packs. So we have a lot of cards to go through. Let's do the math. 36 packs. How many cards are in each one of these? Let's count them. 1. We need the guy from Sesame Street. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think it's 8. 8 looks like the number. Was it 9? Why did I turn it again? Was it 8 or 9? No, I don't know. It's 8. It's 8 packs. Or 8 cards per pack, 36 packs. Can anyone do the math in their head? That's a little beyond me. I'm going to have to grab a calculator for that. Oh, there's a foil. Look at that. We got a foil Clark looking like a stud muffin. There you go. Yeah, it's a Clark able to leap card, and this is part of a puzzle. So we're talking about 288 cards in this box. So it is a seriously loaded box. It's not like that anymore. I mean, I just did a video where I was opening a pack that comes with one individual card for $30. And who knows what this hobby box cost back in the day. Probably 20, 30 bucks for the whole entire box. And you got 36 packs. So we're talking probably less than $1 a pack. Nowadays, it's not uncommon to spend 20 bucks a pack, 25, 30 bucks a pack when you're buying these things. And you're getting 4 to 8 cards. So cards have certainly gone up. There we go. Another foil. We're on a little run right now. This one's the Lois and Clark. And they got the foil and it's shiny. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I like that. All right, now we're seeing some repeat cards again. Terry Hatcher and Dean Cain are just friends, I guess. And then some more repeats. I mean, listen, I think, ooh, here we go. The front card is fast, power, truth, etc., etc. That's pretty cool. And then we got a Lois and Clark. So we got, what is that, 3 foils or 4? 3 foils and then the sparkle foil that we've gotten so far. That's pretty cool. Hero shot of Clark. Both of those are. And then him and his spaceship again. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let me know what you think of these, guys. Let me know what you think of these. Now, one of my favorite episodes was Smart Kids. Do you remember the episode Smart Kids? I mean, it was so cheesy. But I think I saw a card come by while I was blathering on for Smart Kids. Maybe we'll see it again, but that was one of the greatest episodes. I think Lex was on the card. So let me know if we see that one again. All right, next pack. We got the blue Superman logo that time. And back to the first 2 cards we saw. That's funny. It's like a repeat of pack number 1. Oh, there we go. Another foil. Look at his tattoo. Oh, that's funny. It's like in color while the rest is in shiny silver. Ah, that's pretty cool. Then you got him going to jail and back to the beginning. So we're almost through him, guys. Almost through him. Don't go anywhere. You know, you got to get to the end. You're a completionist. You have the OCD, or maybe not, but I do. You got to get through the end. There you go. Clark. Well, Superman. Oh, there you go. Jonathan Kent and the Invisible Man. Have we seen these ones yet? These look like some new cards. It's like we've unlocked a random new pack of cards that we haven't seen yet. I like it. I like it a lot. We've seen that one multiple times. Okay, let's see what's in this one. It looks like we got the blue tattoo. Clark's got to go to the dentist, it says. Needs a little salt, actually. Clark with some kryptonite. Clark getting shot by a bullet. And you got Lex Luthor on the phone. And look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. All right, let's keep going. I guess I could just silently... Well, let's go through this one silently. I won't say anything. Ready? Here we go. Ooh, bubble bath time. Dang it, I talked. I never won the silent game as a kid. Oh, and we got a checklist, too. So we got some new cards. I had to mention it. And the Daily Planet. Nice. All right, I was really good at being quiet. Oh, that's when he's fighting the heavyweight champion, and he uses his finger to just, like, knock him out in one finger touch. That was pretty cool. All right, then we got Perry White, Sign of Power, Lois Lane, back to Perry White, back to Cat Grant, and back to Dean Cain. Nice set, nice set. There we go. We've heard so much about you. Now I'm just going through them the double. Sometimes I do that. I just go through the same cards like 8 times. The tattoo again. I mean, I am going to have so many tattoos on my arm. I'm going to have like, 36 Superman tattoos on my body? That's going to be really fun. Terry Hatcher. Then you got Terry Perry and... I always call her Terry Hatcher. Lois Lane is what I should call her. Lois Lane. That's a nice one. Airborne in the Dark. I like that one. And back to the beginning of that pack. Okay, we only have a few packs left, guys. I would love to get another Sparkle card. That was really cool. We pulled it really early. Love to get more of that. Let's see what we get in this pack. Dave will be quiet again. Here we go. Is that a new one? Oh, we got the nipple pack. This is a Dean Cain nipple pack, guys. There we go. Okay, keep on going. We've got Monkey in the middle. I'll drop off, blah, blah, blah. I'm going so fast I can't even read them. That looks like the exact same pack. What in the world? Was that the exact same pack? Like, it seemed like the exact same cards right in a row. All right, next one. He's in a jail of kryptonite. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we've seen that one yet. Then he's playing some b-ball out by the school when a couple of guys who are up to no good started making trouble in the neighborhood. Screaming near the Fortress of Solitude. Weird crotch shot. And then it's him in a green costume. All right, so we got about 4 or 5 packs left. Let's see what we got. We're back to Perry White. Slowly just enjoy it sideways. I don't know. Lex to the rescue. New in Metropolis. This is a job for Lex, man. I missed this one, sorry. We've already seen it, though. And Partners in Peril, so a lot of repeats here. I mean, that's really the problem. I feel like when they designed these cards, specifically, these like late 90s cards, they really designed them for a shop or a gas station to put out there and sell them for like $4 a pack and just leave them out there. And people would come in and buy a pack here and there. There we go, another foil card. And they would just enjoy their one pack. And that's why you get so many repeats in these big boxes of them. I mean, yeah, we've seen all of these before. We've seen them all. We've seen them all. But I think we probably haven't seen them all, but we've seen so many of them. That's kind of crazy. These came out in 1995. 1995. And look at that. It says you can order a collector pin. To order a Lois and Clark collector pin, send 4 wrappers from the cards and send a money order for $4 along with your full name and address to Lois and Clark pin offer in Churchill, Maryland, Allow for 6 weeks of delivery. Offer expires 1995. Dang, I was about to send 4 packs. Let's see, I've got, how many packs of 4 do I have in my 36 packs? Quite a few. I could have gotten quite a few pins here. All right, you got, me holding them a little bit off the camera, because sometimes I just do that. I get inattentive and forget that I'm supposed to be showing you the cards. My bad. But we've seen them all before, so it's not a big deal. All right, we're almost done. Let's see what our final ones are. If I can get this stinking pack open. There we go. I got it. Looks like we have a tattoo. And I dropped it. What color was it? Blue and red. Perry White, Great Shades of Elvis, Lex, Clark, Hand, Lois, Clark, Eyes. I'm just saying words. We're playing a game. You'd play it like the psychiatrist, like a Rorschach. Just say the first word that comes to your mind when you see it. Let's try one more time. Cat. Heart. I don't know. It's not even a heart, but heart came into my mind. Green. Basketball. Bathtub. Checklist. Daily Planet. And finger. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you enjoyed this. We'll see you next time.